Hello and welcome to another Father-Son podcast. How you doing today, bud?
Good. How are you?
Good. You look a little tired today.
Yeah.
Another long day. I got up early. I went to work. I came home. You kind of woke up when I came home. I woke you up. I went to the gym. I taught. You stayed home. I taught the two kids classes. Then I covered wrestling class for Mr. Saul so he could cover for Mr. Alex because that's what we do. We're a team.
Yep.
At WNY MMA. Check us out. Nice gym. One of my friends from high school, his son actually just joined the gym today. It's pretty cool. You'll run into him, Dylan. He's a big dude, so you guys have some good scraps. He's just a big dude right now. He doesn't know too much, but he's got a lot of heart. You'll like him. Trains hard. You like guys like that.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds good. I guess I don't really have too much serious to talk about since you're kind of tired and grumpy, and I'm tired and grumpy today. So it was a long day. We went and got the oil change, and we did a bunch of housework, and you worked on your homework. So I thought we'd do something cool today. We're going to just sit down, and we're going to break down the new Avengers trailer. So the new Avengers trailer came out Friday, Forrest said, right? Friday?
Friday, yeah.
Yeah, so it came out Friday. So we're gonna break it down piece by piece. Try and give you a little audio commentary over the top of it, so it doesn't go over too bad. And then we'll get to it. How's that sound? I'm just looking up for the trailer. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. It starts. Ooh, creepy music. Iron Man's helmet. He's touching it. Ooh, he's caressing it.
Stay on. Hey, Miss Potts. If you find this recording, don't feel bad about this.
Ooh.
Part of the journey is the end.
Looks like something to do with Guardians there.
Space
Yeah.
zero.
That's their ship. That's their other ship, not the cool one.
Sounds.
The shitty one.
Food and water ran out 4 days ago.
Ooh, he's out of water and food.
Oxygen will run out tomorrow morning. That'll be it.
Looks like everything's
When I
broken in
drift
ship.
off, I will dream about you.
Yeah, it's mostly lit by blue light.
And so he's recording into the helmet, and he just shut it off. And that scene's gonna cut, and the Marvel thing comes up. So what do you think about the opening so far?
Well, it looks like Tony's done something, trying to get back home, but he's alone,
Right.
which means
Gamora was with him when all that crap went down on the planet. The green.
No.
No, on Nebula, right? The blue one. The mean one that Thanos took apart and killed.
didn't she die though when
No.
Thanos killed half the universe?
No, she's still alive. She was still alive at the end.
But if he's alone, that means there was a fight, or they just decided to split up because they needed to go their separate ways.
Right.
So that's kind of interesting. Also, it looks like he's more of an escape pod type of thing than the Guardian ship.
It's hard to tell. He's just in the control room. He could just be in a control room conserving oxygen and stuff. We'll have to see when the movie comes out. But you're right. It could be an escape pod, too. Could have jettisoned off the ship.
Yeah.
You're right. That's good thinking, man. Wow, I didn't even think about that. That's cool. He's got the old school Tony Stark shirt on, just like the first Iron Man.
Black tank top.
Yeah, with the thing sticking out. Do you think he's recording a whole bunch of those videos? Like, Pepper
could be.
Potts, oh, I love you. And then he's like, oh, Black Widow, I love you. Oh, he's a player, dude, so he's probably got lots of girlfriends he got some messages to.
I think.
Oh, Aunt May, you're beautiful. I love you. Because Aunt May's hot and she's not old, so maybe he's hitting it up with Aunt May, too.
Yeah. I think.
His helmet looks pretty jacked up, though.
Yeah, which means that maybe the split up was because of a conflict, and like you said, Nebula was still there, so it could have been Nebula freaking out because that's what she does all the time. She freaks out and then she fights everybody. So that could have happened, and then Tony had to flee.
What if this is the end of the movie?
It could be.
And that's how they get rid of Morton Downey Jr. That's who plays him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Because we know it's his last movie. That'd be a cool way to kill him off, I guess.
Yeah. Basically, the prediction for all of the people still left is that they're going to die in this movie because all their contracts are expiring.
Uh-huh.
All their multi-movie contracts are expiring. So this is probably the last Avengers movie with the OG Avengers.
Or at least Tony Stark, because he demands a high amount of money, and Captain America.
Yeah, him and Chris. Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans will probably be gone,
Right.
which means they most likely would get rid of Captain America and Iron Man.
All right, so maybe Iron Man dies here. Let's continue on. Hit play again. Marvel Studios logo. Oh, it faded away like the Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Thanos' armor.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do.
and he's walking through a field.
He wiped out.
What was that all about?
I watched this thing. Remember, you showed me that thing.
Right.
There was top 10 things you missed,
Mm-hmm.
and basically what they did is they described that in the comics, Thanos became a farmer after he destroyed half the universe, which kind of makes sense because we leave off Infinity War with him in his garden, just kind of relaxing.
Uh-huh.
So farming might just be his thing.
Yeah, maybe. He didn't seem like the really bad guy. He was pretty detailed. Like, he was trying to actually save the universe by killing half the universe.
Yeah, and there's a cool science thing where it breaks down how he knew about the carrying capacity of each planet he
Right.
killed.
And now we're at the new Avengers location.
And Wakanda, right?
No, not Wakanda. This is the one on the bay. The one where, remember in the Ant-Man movie where he fought the guy with the machine gun and the wings?
Oh,
What was his name?
Falcon?
Falcon, yeah. When he fought Falcon, he went inside Falcon's thing and shut him down.
Oh.
Remember, this is a new Avengers thing from the second Avengers movie.
But weren't they in Wakanda?
No, they were in Wakanda for Black Panther and then the end of Avengers 2. But this is their other one that's not Tony Stark's building
Yeah.
that he made in New York, I think. All right. Captain America. Black Widow still got the yellow hair.
White hair.
What hair? Blonde hair.
It's white, I'm pretty sure. It's white.
All of us.
That's Nebula.
We lost friends.
Oh, she's touching somebody. Was she touching Tony Stark?
No.
Oh, we already know that because we watched the video. Tony Stark has a muscle shirt on. The person she was touching had like a coat on. So the speculation is it is the Collector.
Yeah, or it could be Thanos.
We also saw some dead Avengers. They were looking. Hawkeye was looking at the dead Avengers on the screen, or missing Avengers or whatever. It was.
You mean Hulk?
No, Hulk. Oh yeah, Bruce Banner. You're right. That was Bruce Banner. I'm sorry. I'm not so good with Hulk when he's not the Hulk. If he's not the big green guy, I have a hard time telling them apart.
Yeah.
Mark Ruffalo.
Bruce Ruffalo.
Bruce Banner. Bruce Banner was looking at the dead, missing Avengers.
And there was Shuri and
Shuri
Hawkeye.
is the electronics specialist from Wakanda.
Yeah, Black Panther's super smart sister.
Right. And we're back to where we're at. So we'll fire her up again.
We lost a part of ourselves. This is the fight of our lives.
Captain America's got the armor on. They're in the plane. And we've seen Barton, Hawkeye. He looks pissed.
Yeah. So basically, the detail is that he's become Ronin, and he's basically a hero. He's basically still Hawkeye, but instead of Hawkeye, he just calls himself Ronin and uses swords now.
And bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And also, what do you think? Maybe his family died.
Could be.
Like they just disappeared into nothing.
Yeah.
Why else would he be pissed off and come back out? That was a good excuse. I know he was only signed to do one of the two movies, so I mean that's really why he came out. But that'd be a good plot twist that his family is dead because that's what he retired for.
Yeah.
And then like they just disappeared because he wasn't there to fight Thanos. Some pretty big guilt trip, I guess. And every time I gotta re-enter my password, that's why it takes so long to get back. Excuse me. Oh my God, that's a pig. That's very unprofessional, Dad. Why you got burping in the mic, Forrest? Why is it not playing? Ooh, Steve said he knows what to do. Oh, so the Avengers thing is like reassembling.
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame is the name of the movie.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years
Ant-Man.
ago at the airport in Germany. I got really big.
Is this an old message?
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
So what do you think?
The music at the end doesn't actually play, so it's not the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, no.
That's
Guardians
just
of
the channel's
the
music playing at the
the
very end.
YouTube channel's playing. What do you think? Ant-Man's got that thing in the back. He came in the van with the flux capacitor thing in the back.
Yeah.
The quantum
it's the
realm.
truck that gets him in the quantum realm.
Yeah.
Which means either he time traveled, first of all, second of all, or the other thing is he found a way to get out of the quantum realm without disappearing.
Yeah, because everyone else that he was with disappeared while I was in there.
Yeah.
And he's like, get me out, get me out, get me out. Because he's a little kind of girly.
Yeah. Maybe they can't die in the quantum realm.
Maybe
they
they're
can't,
immune to Thanos in the quantum realm.
because that's technically not Earth.
Yeah, and it's
Because they're in
really
a different
small.
realm.
hmm So, I don't know. It looks interesting.
Yeah, so maybe
Black Widow looks not as good without red hair.
yeah,
She
the white
looks
hair.
amazing with red hair. It's blonde hair, but she looks amazing
It's
with
white.
red. It's blonde, I'm telling you.
It's
It's blonde.
How is that blonde if it's white?
It's not white. I bet
It
you
is
it's blonde.
white.
We'll see when we get to the movie. I think it looks white on my phone, but I think it's blonde.
It was white in the last movie.
No, maybe it's white. I'm crazy. I'm colorblind.
Anyways, it's kind of interesting that Steve Rogers said, "I don't know what I'm gonna do if this doesn't."
Did you see what he was looking at?
No,
The locket in his hand?
no.
Did you
Oh, that's not the same scene though.
No.
No. Yeah, but he looked at Peggy or whatever her
Yeah.
name is. Peggy Carter, I'm pretty sure.
What happens when you look at your old girlfriend that's dead in movies?
You get angry and you want to beat up the dude that.
That's not what happens. Think again. It happens every movie where
What?
someone looks at their old girlfriend.
Then they go kill somebody.
It's actually, they always die. Every time they die.
No, they don't.
They do.
No, they don't.
Every time. Go watch any war movie. Watch any movie where you look at your loved one and you're not the very main character, you die. If you, I
But
bet
he's
you
the main
dies.
character.
All right, let's bet. Do you think he's gonna die?
Yeah, all the OG Avengers are gonna die.
They don't have to die.
Hulk is gonna die. Cap is gonna die.
They're
Black
not gonna
Widow's
die.
gonna
There's
die.
no way Hulk dies.
Iron Man is gonna die.
You know why Hulk doesn't have to die?
Why?
Because he's CGI.
I'm pretty sure everybody.
You know what they can do? They can make Hulk permanent Hulk like he's in the comics. They can make
Thor's
him Gray
gonna-
Hulk. They can
Thor's
do all kinds
probably
of stuff.
Thor might die.
Thor's probably
die.
gonna go to Asgard. Like they can.
No,
Yeah.
they're all gonna sacrifice themselves and they're all gonna die because you can't have the OG Avengers without Iron Man, and it's gonna be all that's gonna be left is Doctor Strange and Black Panther and all the new people.
Here, let me tell you how this is gonna work because there's so much money behind these Marvel movies. They will not kill off these characters. I almost guarantee it. Maybe Iron Man dies because Downey Jr. said he doesn't ever want to do it again. But I bet you Captain America, he might die too because that guy said he's whatever Steve Rogers' name is, said he doesn't really want to do it anymore either.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans. But Hulk is gonna he can either be permanent Hulk, so then Rufio can just do voiceovers and he doesn't even have to really show up, or they can just totally voice him differently because he's gonna be smart Hulk. He can turn into Gray Hulk. There's so much stuff they can do with Hulk.
It seems like
Thor's gonna go off to Asgard, so if they ever need to call him back, Chris Hemsworth can come back and be Thor again.
I'm pretty sure. It seems really smart though to have them all sacrifice themselves, have a new Avengers, and then go from there. And then you can also have the other heroes like the newer heroes from like Marvel's next plan.
There's too much money behind it for them to do that. I think.
There's enough money to make better CGI characters, and the Fantastic Four, because they just bought out the
Dude, the
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four.
Four is bombed twice. They're not going to invest in the Fantastic Four. They're going to try and bring them in because they're great superheroes. But, dude, that two different iterations of Fantastic Four bombed. The first one bombed, then the remake bombed, then the sequel to the remake bombed.
But that was a different company.
It doesn't matter.
Marvel wasn't making those movies.
It's just like Green Lantern bombed so bad that they don't want to make another one. Trust me, it matters when your movies bomb. That's why they stopped making Superman.
Movie.
That's how studios work.
Movie.
It doesn't matter.
All the DCU stuff is made by the same company.
Hollywood doesn't care about your emotions at all. They just want your money, dude. That's just a fact of life.
And then after that, there's the Purple Avengers thing in Endgame, which is interesting because in the last movie when they were on Titan, Doctor Strange was like, we're in the Endgame now. So I guess they're in the Endgame now. Also, it's going to be interesting to see what Doctor Strange's plan is because he gave up the Time Stone. So I think they set it up good for Tony Stark to sacrifice himself and Doctor Strange to do something crazy. And then some people think that the title is purple because of the Power Stone.
Right, yeah, it signifies a Power Stone.
I don't know how the Power Stone is going to be that useful because in the comics, doesn't everybody get trapped in the Soul Stone when he snaps his fingers?
I just think that they were looking for something to come up with because they had a list of top 10, so they needed 10 things.
Yeah, but when he snaps his fingers, everybody that disappears goes into the Soul Stone, right?
I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. And then there's a name for the snap too, but I forgot what it was. All right, we're about 17 minutes in. We had a little minor argument. You gave me the evil eyes. I didn't have to punch you in the face today, so we're pretty good.
I don't think the OG Avengers are gonna be in the MCU much longer. At least some of them are gonna be dead.
I think Captain America maybe dies because he's looked at Peggy Carter, and I think Iron Man might die, but maybe not, because it's a bad business move to kill the characters off, even in a comic book movie.
But what's gonna happen with the Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't know because
we didn't see them.
The director got hit with the Me Too stuff, so they're not. The Guardians 3 is canceled right now.
The only one that's left is Rocket, though. If they do show up in this movie, the only one that's left that didn't disappear or get thrown off a mountain for the Soul Stone is Rocket.
Yeah, well, we got a couple more movies before it comes out, right? There's Captain Marvel, and is there one more? Or?
Captain Marvel, then Spider-Man.
No, then Avengers and Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, then Avengers, then Spider-Man.
Right.
But
Forrest was so mad today that the Spider-Man thing didn't drop. He was all over YouTube. He's like, I said it was coming out today. Dad, it said today.
The dude that I didn't watch the whole. I watched like the first 30 seconds because I was just looking for the actual trailer. But the thing that I heard that I still remember, which means it stuck with me, is the fact that the guy said that Spider-Man Far From Home isn't going to include Avengers 4 or Avengers 3 events, which means it probably takes place before Infinity War, which happens in 2018, I'm pretty sure.
Gotcha.
Everything else happens in 2016, like Black Panther and Spider-Man Homecoming, I'm pretty sure it takes place in 2016 too.
All right, well, we'll see. It looked like he had a new suit and all the stuff I saw.
Yep.
So, I think you're wrong. I don't know. I could look it up and find out. You're probably more right than me because you look up all this stuff. I'm just a dumb guy that's trying to offer my uninformed commentary, try and sound funny for the people listening. And you're like, "Arr!" And you're very raging tonight. So let's get the raging Cajun to bed and have a good. We didn't even introduce ourselves today.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Pretty sure.
Oh, I'm pretty messed up. I need to get some sleep, I think. I gotta get up early to take care of Lala tomorrow, but food in the fridge.
Yep.
Just 2 pops for tomorrow.
Yep.
No caffeine past 8. Get that homework done when you wake up. And I'll be back for Sunday Fun Day. Don't hit Sunday Fun Day. And then when we get back, nothing but homework.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Okay.
All right. I'm going to try and get podcasting tomorrow, too.
Okay.
All right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude. I love you.
Love you, too.
Sayonara. Good night. Sleep well. I don't know anything. Zaijin. How you say good night in Chinese?
Zaijin.
Oh, that's good night? I thought that was goodbye.
Oh.
How do you say good night? Like,
I don't know. If I do know, I don't. I'm too tired to remember.
All right. Well, that means you need to go to bed if you can't think in your own language.
Not my own language.
You better go to sleep before I knock your eyes around. Oh, snap. All right. We're out of here, guys. Have a good night. Enjoy the fights.